lovers, welcome to another Maker Monday. Do you have your Skittles this week? This week we are making Skittles art. First, we're going to read a little bit more in our book, The Sugary Secrets Behind Candy. Now, this week we are going to read about mouth madness. You see, a lemon. How does a lemon make your mouth feel? It's very tart and sour, right? Well, now, today we're going to learn about why some candies are tart and sour. Skittles are very tasty, but they are a little tart, aren't they? And they make really great art. So, stick around and listen to some more from our story. The Sugary Secrets Behind Candy by Ellie O'Ryan, illustrated by Rob McClurkin, and read with permission from Simon Spotlight. Mouth madness? Sour candy can make your mouth pucker up just like sucking on a lemon. The secret ingredient that makes some candies so sour is the same chemical that makes citrus fruits like grapefruit and lemon so tart. It's called citric acid. Candy makers also use different kinds of acid for sour apple flavors. This is called malic acid, and it can be found in green apples. The first type of citric acid was made from crystallized lemon juice, but it took way too many lemons to make enough citric acid, so scientists discovered a new way. Mold is a common type of fungus that grows in moist, warm conditions. When a type of mold called Aspergillus niger eats sugar, it makes citrus acid. So if you like sour candy, don't forget to thank mold. Ugh. Have you ever eaten candy so spicy that it made your whole mouth burn? There's a science behind that sensation. People often say that spicy candies taste hot, but there's no heat involved, and our mouth doesn't even recognize spicy as a taste. There are two ingredients in spicy candy that make our mouths burn. One is an oil found in cinnamon that irritates the delicate tissue in your mouth. Ouch! The other ingredient is capsaicin. It's the same chemical that makes peppers so hot. When you chomp on capsaicin, it interacts with receptors in your mouth that sense temperature. The receptors are supposed to tell you if food is too hot to eat, not if it's too spicy. So it's a complete accident that your mouth senses spicy food as hot. Mint tricks your mouth too by making it feel cold. If you chew on a wintergreen flavored hard candy, mint makes something even wilder happen. A spark of visible light right in your mouth. You see molecules form when two or more atoms are connected by a bond. Each atom is made up of tiny particles called protons, neutrons, and electrons. Some bonds form when atoms share or steal electrons from one another. When you crunch hard candy, the force of your teeth breaks the bonds into the sugar molecules. And when the sugar molecules' bonds are broken, electrons fly free and crash into other molecules. When the electrons smash other atoms, they make a spark of ultraviolet light. People can't see ultraviolet light, which sparks in your mouth whenever you chew on hard candy. But wintergreen interacts with the light so you can see it. That's how you can make lightning strike in your mouth. So for our first art activity this week, I want you to try to make a rainbow out of Skittles. Now that's pretty easy, right? Because Skittles come in all of the rainbow colors. So you can stop by the library and pick up some packs of Skittles, and you can get your new Candy Lab sheet that will tell you what we're going to do this week. Now, what do you think will happen when the Skittles get wet? Now, if you did our activities last week, you saw what happened with our M&Ms, how the color dissolved. Do you think the color will dissolve off of the Skittles as well? Well, let's try first with just our rainbow and see if we can make a rainbow. I decided we should do rainbow Skittles because, St. Patrick's Day, there's gold at the end of the rainbow, right? So let's try this out. You're going to make a design. A white plate would work best, so this way you can see your design. I made my rainbow first, and then I'm going to slowly add my water to the plate. Now, if you remember last week with our M&Ms, It did take a while for the color to dissolve, so we have to be patient. I need a little bit more butter here. Ah, I see the color is already dissolving. So cool. So let's see if I get my rainbow. Now see as my rainbow is forming? That is so cool. It looks just like a rainbow. Now you can put your design any way you want. You can put Skittles around this in a circle in your plate, kind of like I did with the M&Ms last week. And you can watch the colors all blend into the center together. That would be really neat to see. Look how quickly that color is dissolved from the Skittles. That's pretty cool. Do you know why the color doesn't mix on these Skittles? It's similar to the M&Ms a little bit, isn't it? Well, the Skittles are coated in food coloring and sugar. When you pour the water over the Skittles, the coating begins to dissolve. And Skittles have the same amount of food color as they dissolve, the color spreads similarly. So I thought this experiment would be fun if you tried something other than a rainbow. Now, I made something simple. I just made a flower. You could make anything you want. You want to make a bug, a happy face? Try any kind of art and let's see how this works. We'll see what the effect is if it's similar to what happened with our rainbow design. Again, we will slowly pour the water onto our design. Remember, you want to take it slow because you don't want to ruin your artwork. And already I'm beginning to see the colors dissolve off of my Skittles. What I like about the colors on this is that they really kind of spread and blended kind of neatly. Okay, all you Skittles artists, I would love to see how creative you've been. So if you would like, please share a picture of something that you've created with us at the library. We'd love to see it. I have one more thing I saw. If you may have heard of a painting called Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. It's very famous. Well, somebody made it a Skittles Starry Night. I thought I would give it a try and see how it turned out, since we're being so creative today. So I'm going to go ahead with my water, pour it into my plate, do the same thing, and watch my colors blend. Okay, let's see what happens. Who knew candy could be so much fun, right? It's fun to eat. So you can see in this, all the different colors have begun to dissolve and weave around into my picture here. So in making all these projects, what did you have fun making? Did you like making a rainbow? Did you like making your own art piece? Who knew Skittles could be so much fun? I would love to see if you have a really great art project that you made with Skittles. Send us a picture. And I can't wait to see you next week for another candy edition of Maker Monday.